Sam's on the phone. You said he'd call in.
Yeah, he's pissed off.
What?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Howard. Hey, Robert.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Sam Simon, creator. His name isn't Sam Simon. It's Sam Simon, creator of The Simpsons.
Right. And really, that should go between Sam and Simon.
Sam's one of those guys you got to go, Sam Simon, creator of The Simpsons, and then everybody, oh, okay, all right, then you should be there.
Well, listen, I went to the show, and Stuttering John, are you allowed to talk about him?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay, because it's going to be bad. This guy...
Yeah, Gary, by the way, Gary told me this story. Maybe you'll let Gary tell the story, and then you can fill in.
Yeah, Sam, let me tell it only because with the FCC, it's hard to tell these days.
Oh, I can do it.
Let Gary do it, but you fill in.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, you should start by knowing that John and Artie did a show in Vegas 7 or 8 months ago, and Sam showed up with his girlfriend.
Okay.
And John goes in the bathroom and starts making noises that you can't believe. And, you know, Artie's talking to the girlfriend, and these noises are coming out of there.
Yeah.
And everybody's just sort of like, what does he have to do that here for?
Right.
He comes out, you hear the toilet flush, you know he hasn't washed his hands.
You're talking about this time or the last time?
The last time.
Yeah.
You know he hasn't washed his hands, and he goes right up to Sam's girlfriend, he goes, hi, I'm John, and shakes her hand.
Wow.
So Sam was really offended by that.
Right.
So now he's irritated by John doing that in the first place. So John comes to the show on Saturday night, and we're standing there, John goes, I got to go to the bathroom. And I'm thinking to myself, you're going to be here an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You just came from somewhere. You're on your way to somewhere. There's a green room that a dozen guys are jammed into.
Yeah.
Eating
drinking,
and drinking,
but we're all jammed in.
There's one little green room for all the comics.
Yeah, that's where everybody has to
And everyone's hanging out.
And the bathroom's in that room.
And he shows up, John. First of all, what he's doing there is beyond my comprehension.
Well, Artie called him and asked him to come down.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. But, I mean, really, he works on The Tonight Show. Go to the bathroom there.
Or at home or wherever.
Or home or wherever you go to a
There's
restaurant.
a million places you could go.
So I was near the stage. I walked back, going back and forth between the stage. I walked back by the green room. All the comedians are standing out in the hallway.
Wait. We back up a second.
Okay, because I might have missed something.
The toilet in the green room is separated by two walls that don't go to the ceiling.
Right.
Oh,
there is virtually it's like a stall in the middle of this room with couches and a dozen people eating and drinking, and he gets up and announces that he needs to move his bowels.
Right.
And goes in there and is as noisy as...
Oh, my God. It's
like an animal. I mean, I've been in Africa. I've been on safari. I've never heard it. I thought he was kidding, actually. But he goes in there. Anyway, go on.
Oh, and he's grunting and...
Grunting, expelling, everything.
But Sam brings up a really good point. John has this need to announce. He has to announce, I got to go.
Yeah, because it makes him feel like it's a joke of some kind. Like, in other words, it's okay because he's announcing it.
So by the time I get to the green room, all the comedians are standing out in the hallway, and they're all like, oh, my God, you won't believe what John did. But the worst of it is Sam now is going, I am so offended. I'm so angry. Sam goes, come here, look at this. And he opens the door, and the toilet is just soiled. Even though we flushed it a bunch of times, it's still soiled, like beyond belief.
And he thinks it's funny.
Now he's like a little embarrassed, a little bit. Because
John is still sitting in the room. He's the only one.
John's got a green room now.
Well, everyone,
the green room to himself.
Everything always is about John, isn't it? Always. That's my main beef.
Also, this room, you say like he should have done it at the Tonight Show. This room is for the people that are working on the show.
Yeah,
He cleared it out.
Go to the main bathroom where other people go. Why is he doing that to these comics?
Oh,
it's fine.
And but the point is he didn't flush the toilet.
Oh, no, he did. Well, he might have.
No, he didn't. I know what a flushed toilet looks like.
We had to flush it like 8 or 9 times to get it somewhat.
No. Other people did that.
Right.
He refused to get up off the couch. As a matter of fact, he didn't get up until...
That's just, that's vile.
well, yeah, I think, the Tonight Show did a good thing bringing him on. They really cleaned him up.
Yeah.
Sam was outraged. I'm telling you, he was just so upset.
He made a janitor come with aerosol deodorant and a scrub brush to clean the toilet. By the way, you could see all this in the room. You could see the toilet from the room if the bathroom door was open.
I would have banged his head right through a wall.
Yeah.
I would have just taken his head and pushed it into the wall.
But what makes him think that's okay?
I don't know.
Who the hell does he think he is?
Well, and then the Tonight Show gave him that job. Now he really thinks he's
Right.
something.
Now he can come and do that,
Yeah.
and you should be pleased.
You should be happy to see him.
He also said Artie's drinking himself to death, and you guys are responsible. You're not doing anything.
He did not say
wonderful.
that. Did he say that, Sam?
Beer.
After his 10th beer.
Yeah, what's he doing about it?
I don't know.
What's he do for anyone?
I don't know.
Nothing, except go around and use them, and then, you know.
Well, that led to the other big event that happened on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Which is?
So after the show, we all went out to a bar where they served some food, but we'd already eaten, most of us already.
Yeah.
So I think Artie might have ordered something to eat, and John ordered a steak. Now, I wasn't watching any of this. I was on the other side of the table, but I guess there was some discussion. Our marketing director, Michael, again out there, he was a little offended because him and John, he thought they were good friends. And when John got out there, he contacted him like 4 or 5 times. John never returned his call.
Right.
So now he's feeling a little burnt already.
Right. Well, I don't, in all due respect, I don't return John's calls, so that's...
Yeah, but I know that John wanted them to pick up the tab. That's what you're going to,
How did you know that, Robin?
Okay, go ahead.
So there's a little bit of discussion. The guys are telling me that they're going, oh, we should send John the bill, see the look on his face, take a picture or whatever. And John gets up and starts shaking everyone's hand goodbye, starts to leave, does not offer to pay or anything. Now, not a lot of people ate. I think him and Artie might have been the only 2 people that ate.
Right.
Maybe another person.
Yeah, there you go.
And then there were a lot of people that were like peripheral people that we didn't know who they were, who were ordering drinks. And, you know, Michael didn't feel it was fair for him to pick up the whole bill for this whole gang.
Right.
So John starts to leave, and Michael walks over to him and he says, where are you going? John says, I'm leaving. He says, well, what about, you know, you ate some dinner. What about paying the bill? And John goes, well, I assumed that you were picking up the bill. And that's the part where Michael goes, you know what, John, that's the problem with you. You assume that for everything. You assume people are just doing stuff for you. You don't ask. You don't say anything.
Right.
So then, I think I can say this word, then Michael told John he was acting like a prick. And that got John really upset. Again, I'm on the other end of the table, but at one point I saw them chest to chest, and it looked like they were going to fight.
Right.
And then I guess John told Michael, I thought we were friends. And Michael said to him, well, if you think that me picking up the bill is what a friend is all about, then I don't need any friends like you ever again in my life.
Right.
And I think there was a lot of yelling and arguing and threatening. I think at one point they were going to go up front and fight.
Yeah, if Michael was a friend of John's, he'd know that John doesn't pay for anything.
And Michael's like, John, I'm not here to fight, and you don't want to get me started anyway. And I guess John paid the money, and he left in a huff.
Well, of course you should pay. Well, told me you didn't.
Why should they pay for him?
Wow.
But the funniest part of this whole story was, when I got home last night, John had left a message on my machine. I know he was calling to do damage control, but it's like, Gary, it's John. Hey, what's up, man? Call me. Like, I've never gotten a call from John, so I know he wants to do damage control.
Yeah, well, that's the whole, and he thinks you're dumb.
Everything has a motivation behind it.
Yeah.
So,
when he left here, he was sending me gifts. And I was like, what's that? What are you sending me gifts for?
Gary got a dog?
Yes, I got a dog.
Yeah.
A Vizsla?
Yeah.
And, you know, I like dogs and stuff, so I have a library of these books, so I have a first edition of what is supposed to be the best dog training book, and because I just found out about it, and I pulled it, I wrote an inscription, and gave it to him, and then he left it in the dressing.
Yes, I already called. I was drunk, Sam. I already called to get it back. Did you take it, Sam?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay, because I already called to get it. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
He inscribed this book, Howard. It was so, like, sincere, and I just left it there.
That away.
All right. I'm sorry, Sam. Please send it to me.
And,
when I got a dog, I was into these dog training books.
Yeah.
That's always a good gift for somebody, but...
And, Casey, I don't know if this is true or not, but he said he was engaged.
Well, that's a whole other weird thing going on. He was with some girl who had some ring on, but they kept saying it was a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was a big ring, and it was an engagement ring.
You know what? I can't deal with the level of insanity around here.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to get out of town.
Was it a girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a girl.
Wow.
That's the joke.
Sounds like a nutty weekend, boys.
Yeah. Everybody goes out there and they try to become L.A.
How's your relationship going, Sam? He's got some new girlfriend.
Yeah,
Sam's one of those guys.
girl.
Like when I introduce someone to Sam, I go, "This is Sam Simon, creator of The Simpsons." And then, but
What
Sam.
do you think? How long do you think Sam waits before bringing it up if there's nobody else to do it?
Oh, he gets it in there. He gets it in there. Don't you worry. But Sam, when he introduces his girlfriend, gives her resume.
What is her resume?
Oh, he's like, what's your girlfriend's first name?
Oh, her name's Jenna.
Jenna, he goes, this is Jenna. He goes, but he doesn't do it right in front of her. Like, he gets a hold of me.
Pulls you aside?
He goes, I go, where's your girlfriend, Sam? He goes, oh, that's Jenna. Now, Jenna is a brilliant girl. Jenna has...
She's a collegiate debate champion.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Collegiate debate?
He goes, collegiate debate champion.
Right.
Then, go ahead.
Olympic synchronized swimmer.
Yeah, goes, Olympic synchronized swimmer. Go ahead.
Elite model.
Yeah, then he goes, elite model. And I'm like, but he goes, where is she now? She has a very responsible job. What's the job?
I don't know, but for me, having a job is, like, more amazing than the...
Yeah, the girls he used to date, none of them had jobs. They were just mostly, in magazines.
Right. But I don't understand why he feels the need to update you with everything she's done
Because he runs down the whole resume.
But why?
Because he wants you to know he's with a woman of substance,
but
also good looking.
Sam,
Wait,
why do you feel the need to do it?
Why wouldn't you tell about someone? I don't understand.
No, you go down her whole resume.
Let him get to know her. Just say, this is my girlfriend. Her name's Jenna.
Okay, that's what I'll do from now on, Rob.
Yeah, he's way involved in the resume.
I met her mom on Friday.
What did she do in college?
I don't know, but it was the first time I was actually older than
the mom.
The mom.
Oh.
How old is that chick you're dating?
Well, I don't know. I think she's in her mid to late 20s.
Right.
He thinks. He knows what she did. She was on the college debate team. He doesn't know how old she is.
Well, who cares about that?
That's not a part of the resume.
Hey, seriously, you don't know how old the girl is you've been dating now?
I just said how old she was.
You said mid-20s. You don't even know.
I think is what you said.
Mid to late. I'm not going to... Some women don't like...
Okay. You're dancing around it.
So how old's the mom?
Well, younger than me.
Yeah, just found out
then I told Artie about it, and he said, did you meet her dad? And I said, what, you don't think the dad abandoned the family?
Whoa.
Wow. Sounds good. Sounds like a keeper. All right, hey, Sam, we got to go.
Okay.
Later, Sam Simon, creator of The Simpsons.
He's funny. He came out to lunch with us.
Yeah, Sam's a good guy.
He's a good guy. I like Sam.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He always hangs around with us when we go out to Vegas and stuff.
Oh, did you ever tell Sam you were upset with him about the dinner thing? Bringing his extra friend?
Oh, nuts.
Oh, you should have done that.
Nah, forget it. Oh, it's water under the bridge.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, pay for everything.
Was that the Pulitzer Prize nominee?
Yeah.
That he brought with him?
Yeah, I'm having a dinner for the staff to thank some people. It wasn't even like that. I just said, anybody left in Vegas,
gathering.
Let's get together. I wasn't even thinking that I should pay for the whole thing. But somehow it worked into Howard's having a party.
Well, eventually it sounded like you were having a party.
It did, but all I was saying was, hey, anybody, I see a lot of people get together and go out to dinner together. So I was saying, hey, maybe a bunch of us should go out to dinner.
So, Howard, at one point it got back to me, Howard's taking the staff out to dinner to thank them for this. I swear that's how it got back to me.
It wasn't even a thank you. It was just like I went, gee, Robin's going to be around. Maybe she'll want to go to dinner with me. And then I said, well, maybe a bunch of people would want to go. And then I'll say,
yeah, that's what you came up and said. I'm thinking of getting some people together for dinner.
Yeah.
That sounds like you're giving a party.
I know. How do you say it?
Or the other thing is,
go out to dinner?
That's different?
Yeah.
Or don't be in charge of getting everyone together.
Right.
But then no one gets together.
No, just
plenty of people get together.
Yeah, just get somebody, like you could have put, Ralph's not a good example because he doesn't do that well, but say like Ross. Ross like, hey, we're all going out to dinner tonight. Who's going? Me, Howard, Robin, Gary. Then it's not your headache.
Oh, all right.
So
then it'll be Ross's headache.
Thinking of getting some people together.
Yeah, I see. So that means I'm throwing a party.
Right. Yeah.
Oh. I don't mind. It was fine. But what was weird is we hardly had enough room at the table. And the first person sitting there is some dude.
That you don't even know.
Yeah, like I don't even know this guy. And I'm going, you know what? It must be the date of someone. Or I probably know him. He probably works for E. And I don't realize.
I've forgotten him.
So he's just sitting there. And the guy goes, hey, how you doing? And like he's not saying anything. And for the longest time, he's just sitting there. I couldn't believe it. And then I said, well, hey, how you? He goes, oh, he comes over. I'm Sam Simon's friend. I go, yeah. He goes, I'm, what is he again?
He's a writer. Or a photographer.
I won the Pulitzer Prize. Oh, no, he didn't even say that.
Nominated.
He just goes, I'm Sam Simon's friend. And I go, what the hell? I go, there's no room at the table for my friends. This guy's here?
And didn't he have a date?
No, that was Sam's date.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, maybe he even brought a date.
But when Sam comes in, he goes, did you meet my friend, the Pulitzer Prize winner? Or Pulitzer Prize nominee? Yeah, he's always got a title. So I was like, take him and put him at another table. I don't care what he won. You know what? I won Best Disc Jockey of the Year from Billboard 400 years in a row. So what? Who cares?
I'm the winner for Drake Chenault.
Yeah, the Drake Chenault contest.
The thing you should also remember, Howard, was it wasn't that Sam brought that guy as his date.
Yeah.
He brought his date and that guy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, here's Sam. Hey, Sam.
We're not serious about this, are we?
Somewhat.
You know, my girlfriend, who, by the way, is a debater and you know, she's unfamiliar with the show, and she came to that thing, and you know, actually Howard gave a lovely speech to his agent, and we had a friend in from out of town, and she just thought you were the greatest guy. And I said,
well, why not?
I know.
Why not? I was picking up the tab.
And then I said, well, you know, 6 in the morning on Monday, they're going to talk about Vegas. And this was your lead item.
Yeah.
It's complaining about picking up a $25 check.
25?
Yeah.
It was about $3,500.
Yeah, for the extra guy. And
well, I just felt like, first of all, somehow I got into throwing a party I didn't even want to throw. And then I said to Sam, and Sam was kind of like...
Then don't have your butler call everybody and say Howard's limousine is going to be picking everybody up in the
Is that what
lobby.
he did?
Yeah, there were cars trucking people to this thing.
Oh,
And everything.
I didn't know anything about that. I was just going to dinner. But wait a second. I went up to...
Howard, come on.
No, I picked up the check. Dude, that's not the point. You're invited to, like, kind of... Like, this was a bunch of people who had worked on the show.
Right.
So you bring... And I said, bring your girlfriend.
Right.
But... You just threw in some random dude. It wasn't like some big...
Not a random dude. We're out
It's a total random dude.
Medic people were very gracious to other...
Yeah, but you got to say, can I bring my other friend?
And, like, Howard, when you've invited...
No.
Howard,
You're right. This is like a bunch of people going to dinner.
If it were reversed, I wouldn't mind, honestly.
I would always ask. I'd say, listen, I have a friend.
I asked your butler to ask.
That's not my butler. That's the guy who works. It's not my butler. It's the guy who works for the casino. My butler. Like, it has nothing to do with my butler. You don't ask my butler. You ask me. I don't have a butler.
Howard, how do I call you? If I call you, I get your butler.
No, you could get in touch with me.
How?
You ask Gary. You say, Gary, I'm bringing a friend. How many people are coming to dinner tonight? I'm bringing a friend.
Like
and the other thing is, if you're in Vegas,
like I have a butler.
Howard calls to ask you to do something, you have to do it.
Who said that?
Because, what?
Who said you have to do it?
Howard, I've been on a treadmill where your guys come and say, Howard's shooting craps. He wants you to shoot craps. Get off the treadmill.
No, I don't do that. I said I'm shooting craps. Maybe Sam wants to...
the wrong call.
I go, maybe Sam wants to join us.
Maybe I made the wrong call, but it's like if the situation were reversed, you know, I wouldn't mind buying an extra dinner for somebody.
No, the situation wouldn't be reversed.
What?
When has Sam ever had any of my friends over to dinner?
Oh, my God, Howard.
Listen, here's the thing. No, you got to understand something.
Directors in TV take the entire cast and crew out after every show. They bring
hey, good for you. This ain't TV.
Come on.
Listen to me.
$3,500.
Wait a second.
What?
I sit there and I'm saying to myself, there's no room at the table now. And I go, look at, now I'm focused on Sam's friend. And I'm like, look at this guy. I said, he's not even with the show.
Right.
And that friend is sitting there, and my agent's got nowhere to sit.
Right. We have no seat for
We have no seat. The Pulitzer Prize winner he's got a prime seat.
Tom Hauser, by the way, he's, Robin.
Yes.
I thought you would be thrilled to meet this guy.
No, you don't bring people to a small thing like that.
All right.
You realize it.
So how much? I
tell your girlfriend I'm not such a great guy.
What?
Tell your girlfriend I'm not such a great guy.
Oh, no, she realized that. She got that right away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was listening
It's like,
to the show.
oh, my God. She was shocked.
He's a monster. All right, Sam, thanks.
Bye.
Sam Simon, a creator of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
All right, I got to, you know, he was trying to impress me with that girlfriend. She's building a nuclear reactor in the basement.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff. Nora's Larry Green wanted to get in on the discussion.
I
but
thought he was banned from the show.
he is. So I didn't put him on. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Here's 75.